Good morning, friends. Today, class 9th, our topic is lines and angles. Okay, the first, what is meant by line? A line is, okay, uncountable points on the line, and we can extend both the sides. It does not have a particular length. In this, if a part, if you take, that is nothing but segment, then it is called a line segment. Okay, if it is line name, if it is AB, AB is a line, both sides arrow mark. And if it is line segment, both sides dotted line. Already you learned in 6th class or 7th class. In middle of that, if one end point, other one is arrow mark is mentioned, that means it terminates only one direction, not in the other direction. It stops here, we can extend this side, then it is called a AB ray. Okay, what is this? The first one is both sides you can extend, it does not have a particular length, this is called a line. Both sides, okay, end points are there, it's a fixed measurement is there, then it is called a line segment. Now, one is a fixed point, other one you can extend, the other side you can extend, then it is called a ray. In this, if you take two rays, okay, two lines, okay, usually lines are denoted by the letter lowercase English alphabets. L and M are two lines. Okay, suppose AB is a line, CD is a other line, intersected at a point O. Okay, if two lines intersect each other. Now, if you take this part only, okay, if you take this part only, clearly, if you take this part only, the remaining part, if you rub, okay, the remaining part, if you take it out or you rub, then it is OD is one ray, OB is another ray. So, the gap between these two rays is nothing but angle denoted by the letter theta. Okay, and it has two arms. It has two arms. This part is called arms. One of the ray is called arms. This is angle. The distance or the gap between two rays is called theta. That is nothing but angles. Now, we'll discuss types of angles. Okay, now we'll discuss the types of angles. Suppose if it is a ray, O, A, one ray. Okay, I'll take one more ray here, the same O, A. Then, this is one more ray. The gap is some, okay, some 10 degrees or 20 degrees, whatever it may be, 10 degrees. Then this is called theta. Then, this is called a initial ray. What is this? Initial ray. And this is called a terminal ray. Terminal ray. Now, imagine this terminal ray is coincides with the initial ray. Okay? Terminal ray is coincides with the initial ray. Suppose here, you take these two, my palms, okay? Now, see this is, if you raise, then if it is one side, my palm is one ray, and other one is other ray. If I raise, in between gap is forming, then if this terminal ray is coincides with the initial ray, so there is no angle is formed. Okay, there is no angle is formed. Both are on the same. Then there is no angle here. No angle means what? 0 degrees. Then it is called a zero angle. There is no angle is measured between initial ray and terminal ray. Okay. Now, if one is straight opposite to the other, that is nothing but 90 degrees. Okay. Here theta is 0 degrees. Here theta is 90 degrees. Then if it is 90 degrees, then it is called a right angle. Then it is called a right angle. Now, in between 0 to 90, that means my theta is less than 90 degrees, more than 0 degrees. Okay? My theta, my angle is less than 90 degrees, more than 0 degrees. It can be 5, 10, 15, 25, whatever it may be, more than 0, less than 90, then it is called acute angle triangle. Acute angle. Okay, now if it is more than 90 degrees, okay, more than 90 degrees, that means my angle becomes, that means here OA is one ray, OB is another ray. Suppose here it is OA and OB, two rays, one is 90 degrees to the other, and OA and OB angle is marked. Now, just two rays are quite opposite to each other. Then this angle is marked. Now, this is theta is equal to 180 degrees. Then this is called a straight angle. What is angle it is? Straight angle. Okay, straight angle. And now, if I am taken one angle more than 90 degrees, less than 180 degrees. Okay, how I am taking? Theta values are more than 90 degrees. Okay, more than 90 degrees. And less than 180 degrees. Less than 180 degrees. Now, what will happens? Okay, O, this is A. 90 degrees means just opposite. If it is more than 90, more than 90, less than 180, this angle is called obtuse angle. This angle is called obtuse angle. Okay, now it is 180 degrees. Now it is initial ray and it is terminal ray. Is just opposite to each other. Now this is more than 180 degrees. More than 180 degrees. The next one is, now this is OA. OA is initial ray. Now terminal ray, what happened you see? Okay, now it is 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 30 degrees, 90 degrees, more than 90 degrees. Okay, now it is 180 degrees. Now this terminal ray again completed one revolution and joined with the initial ray. Completed one revolution and joined with the initial ray. That means how many degrees it is done? 360 degrees. Then it is called a complete angle. Then it is called complete angle. If any angle is more than 180 degrees, less than 360 degrees, more than 180 degrees, less than 360 degrees. Okay. Now, how the figure will come? That is, suppose if it is OA. Now, suppose this the ray, one more ray. This is initial ray, terminal ray. The angle measures like this. Then it is called a reflex angle. It is called a reflex angle. Okay. So, if angle is 0 degrees, 0 angle, 90 degrees, right angle, between 0 and 90, acute angle, and it is 180, straight angle, more than 90 and less than 180, obtuse angle. If it is 360 degrees, complete angle, more than 180 and less than 360, it is called reflex angle. So, these are called types of angles. Okay, now, the kinds of angles. Complementary angles. Two angles, sum of whose measure is 90 degrees. Okay, here the important keywords, the sum is 90 degrees. Sum is 90 degrees, then it is called complementary angles. Suppose if a OA is initial ray, OB is terminal ray, makes 90 degrees, is a right angle. Is a right angle. Now, if one more ray, third ray is entered, okay, third ray is entered, OC divides AB into two parts. Here I am not using the word equal parts. This part and this part may be equal, may not be equal. Because it is 90 degrees, equal means 45, 45. Not equal means if it's 30, then this is 60. It can be varies. Okay. Now, this angle is divided into two parts. Okay. What is the angle? The first angle is angle AOB is 90 degrees. Now, OC is a ray, divided the angle AOB into two parts. What are the parts? Angle AOC and angle BOC. Now, together it is 90 degrees. Okay? Angle AOC. So, this is angle AOC. And angle BOC. See, this is the angle BOC. Okay? Now, this is the part, is the second part. Together is 90 degrees. Suppose, if we consider this is as theta 1 and this is as theta 2, that means here AOC is nothing but theta 1, BOC is nothing but theta 2 is equal to 90 degrees. So, these two angles are known as complementary angles. Suppose if theta 1 is equal to 10 degrees, what is theta 2 degrees? How many degrees? 80. Because theta 1 plus theta 2 value is how much? 90 degrees. So 10 and 80 together is called complementary angles. Okay. Likewise, suppose if it is 30 degrees, then this is how much? 60 degrees, 90 degrees. Here, one exceptional case, if it is 45 degrees, then this is also 45 degrees. Total is 90 degrees. So, this is also, those two are complementary angles. Of course, they are equal. If it is equal, then we should consider a very important point here. That is, OA is one ray, OB is another ray, OC is divided into two equal parts. That means 45 degrees, 45 degrees. Then OC is called angular bisector. Okay? Angular bisector. Because the OC is a ray bisected the angle AOB. AOB is 90 degrees. Now, OC is the ray is bisected into two equal parts. Then it has a special name, that is angular bisector. So, what is meant by complementary angles? If two angles, sum of whose measure is 90 degrees, are called complementary angles. Okay. The second part is supplementary angles. Two angles, the sum of whose measure is 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. Suppose if OA is initial rate, OB is terminal rate. Now the angle between AOB, okay, that is nothing but angle AOB is equal to 180 degrees. This 180 degrees is also known as straight angle. Is also known as straight angle. Now one more ray is joined, OC. Now the angle AOB is divided into two parts, theta 1, theta 2. Of course, one is acute and the other one is obtuse. It may be equal to both 90 degrees. 90 and 90 is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, now this angle is divided into two parts. What are the parts? Angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degrees. That is nothing but theta 1 is plus theta 2 is equal to 180 degrees. It's called supplementary angles. Okay, theta 1 and theta 2, the sum theta 1 plus theta 2.